Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption. And morning is breaking here in Armadillo. And I figured before we go talk to the Marshal again, this would be a good time to go ahead and show you guys all the things that we can do here around town. Not only do we have like regular missions to do, we also have some side quests. We got a movie to watch, and a lot of other good stuff. So let's go ahead and... Strangers found throughout the world are in need of assistance. They are marked with a question mark on your map. So let's go ahead and do this one first.
Oh, they took my boy! My boy!
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
And this is what the Marshal was talking about, all the nonsense that he can't really deal with. So we'll go ahead and get our horse. I'm still thinking of the name, guys. You guys have given me some really good ideas in the comments. Need to see what his personality is. Now, in terms of the stranger's task, we can go ahead and head this way, near Hanging Rock, because we passed by that earlier. And see if we can exactly track down the woman's missing son. Just look how gorgeous this game is, and living in West Texas, I can tell you, it is very similar. The light and everything. It's, pretty accurate. Now if we... Oh, I have the war horse. That's why. That's actually unlocked permanently, that I have access to this, like, cool war horse. And you can see here, the purple. Here's the map of the entire game, by the way, guys. To let you know how much more we have to go here. But it looks like we've got American appetites in this direction. And I was heading the right way, it seemed. So let's not fly into a cactus. Up we go. Perch! And that looks like a bone. And a little boy's shoe. Or not necessarily a little boy's shoe, but that there is a bone there. So that's the first part, and we'll get more chapters of that story as the game goes along. But let's head back to Armadillo. And you can see the sun starting to rise in earnest. And we'll see what we can do. See if I think there's another stranger quest near the church. And I know I keep on saying quests. World of Warcraft habits die hard. Yeah, there's a church over here where I believe there is a stranger quest. And then we can go ahead and talk to the Marshal. And maybe catch a movie as well. Now, I think that's Fort Mercer. I think the church is like right in front of me. Actually, it's right over there. Yeah, you can see the steeple there on the horizon. As well as a lot of other buildings that I guess didn't make the cut.
Easy.
Here we are. And there's a stranger. Perch. And John can't make up the hill. There we go.
Everything all right, madam?
It's Miss. Oh. Oh, let me look at you. My gentleman caller. You remind me of my Peter. Have you seen him?
Beg your pardon?
I don't think so.
Where is that man? We'll be late for the ceremony. He must still be at the saloon in Armadillo, talking to the musicians. He's such a fine man. Must be making things right for me, as usual.
Well, I gotta get going, ma'am. I'm sure your Peter will be just fine.
Wait, I beg you. Would you possibly go fetch him for me? This was meant to be my perfect day. Please, sir. Something must have happened. I can't bear it.
So you want me to go find your Peter so you can have a perfect day?
Yes, please.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh.
Now, there's one thing you need to know about this game, is that there was a lot of insanity in the Wild West, I have learned through this game, and that shouldn't be surprising at all. But a lot of the stranger quests do have to deal with stuff a little off the beaten path, let's say. So, she said that Peter could be found normally around the saloon. And I don't remember the book. I think it was Great Expectations. There was a woman in that book that reminded me, either Great Expectations or Oliver Twist, that reminded me of her, who's in the wedding dress still, despite being an old woman. Not that old people can't get married, of course, but you guys know what I mean. Oh yeah, we got Five Finger Fillet as well. We got a lot of stuff to do here in town. So it looks like this gentleman might have some info.
You know, I don't take requests, mister.
I'm looking for a man. Name's Peter. Fella's meant to get married today. Seen him around?
Who?
Peter, is what she said.
You ain't after no Pete Turner, are you?
For all I know. Where can I find him?
Well, my memory escapes me when not properly stimulated.
And let's see if we can refresh it.
$5 will do. Or you could run a little errand for me.
What do you need done?
It's my wife. She packed her things this morning and left me. The dumb wench is still at the freight station waiting for the stagecoach. If you could convince her to take me back. Her name's Rose.
I guess I'll go have a talk with her.
Now, you'll need more than talk with that bitch.
Well, I kind of just want to shoot you. Pay the musician $5 or convince his wife to come back to him. You know what? We are going to spare that young lady any trouble.
My wife.
Here.
Truth is, Pete Turner ain't been in Armadillo for near on 20 years now. Kind of a queer fella and all. Wasn't here every night. Sure as the moon in the sky.
What happened to him?
Well, what happens to all of us? I reckon you'll find him at Odd Fella's Rest. Yep. That's where he'd be, I'd guess.
Find Peter at Oddfellow's Rest. Alright, we also got a bounty here in town. So let's check the map. I don't think that Oddfellow's Rest is near the church. I guess it's closer over here. Let no man put asunder. And I have a water bottle in front of my radar. Where is that? There we go. And I guess we're going the right way. We will find out soon enough. And hopefully something random will happen. That'll kind of throw a cog into our plans. As per usual. But if I remember the Oliver Twist / Great Expectations story, it was something very similar. Wife is, or perpetually believes it's her wedding day. Not exactly stable. Something like that. Now, where is this? Okay, I actually did not set a waypoint. Hello, dear. That's probably what the bride would say, too. And this is actually near where we fought those outlaws before for Marshal Johnson. So I don't know if we're actually going to have time to do a quest for him. I would like to think so. And here's one of the local cemeteries.
Slow down.
Let's go ahead and find Peter. You can actually read the gravestones here if you really pay attention. Peter Turner, betrothed to Miss Alma Horlick, killed by a blow to the head on the 15th of January, 1894. He will never dance with another. So there you go. That completes that one, and I believe that he is she is no longer at the church anymore. So either she's... there actually is a supernatural aspect to this game. It's subtle, but it is definitely there. And actually, that's something we need to check out as well on the way to back to the McFarland Ranch. Speaking of the supernatural aspect. And I will kind of leave that vague. Because it's supernatural, but there's also a lot of room for interpretation. And what are you doing?
Whoa.
Hi.
Howdy.
Alright, think we should go catch a movie after that little bit of depression? I would think so. Let's check the map and make sure that we can... Stranger. Yep, you can actually see a few of the strangers near you. So we definitely need to go and do that. This will just be a stranger episode. But first... Oh! Sorry, sir. Did not mean to scare you there. As you nightcrawler away. With my horse right there.
Thank you kindly.
And got the movie here in the schoolhouse, so... Oh, I hope this didn't just bug. I normally should be sitting down for this, but anyway. Good old remedies. What torments or ails you, kind sir? My back, blind and pain of a sinister expression. Revitalizing swig, 98% morphine, 2% swamp gas. Milk of the poppy. Gracious creator, hellfire, spiritual revelations. Mine entrails are clean. Or on fire. I couldn't read that last bit, but it seems pretty effective. Never mind. It just sped the process. Have you adopted an affliction, sir? Tapeworms and cholera. No woman will court me. Cathartic disease elixir. 99% cocaine. Tony Montana approved. This too shall pass. I'm hearing the Pepe Le Pew. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Tree hugger. I must avail myself of these bad humors upon this tree. Huh, Wyatt Earp. This is quite the epic we're watching. Capitalism marches on. My lady, you are far too noble of bearing to be infirmed. It's my daughter. She endures tempestuous toothaches. Cough cream, 99% laudanum. Where'd you get that X from, Lord? Now what does the doctor prescribe? Mexican herbs of joy. Muchos tragas, muchachos. Emergency invisible tonic. One use. It's like Dungeons and Dragons. Dreadful damnation. Paralysis befouls me. Ow. Welcome, dear boy. We've been expecting you. Medical science cannot save you. It will kill you and leave you dead. This message brought to you by the Temperance Union and Anti-Saloon League. Outstanding. I think that was very educational. What do you guys think? And past the time, Doggie! Hey there, buddy. How was you? Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead. Should we check out Five-Fingered Fillet? Oh, easy. Don't run over the dog there, horsey. So let's head back toward the McFarland Ranch. And I'll let you guys know, or actually not let you guys know, but we've got one more stranger quest to do today. And then if we have any time left, we'll head back to Armadillo and see what else we can do. But I know the quests for this gentleman are usually pretty long, if memory serves. And he's right here on the hillside, heading up. Now I know there's a lot of speculation among people who have played this game who this person is. Let's try and keep it on the down low for people until the final quest with him. When we get to that episode, because then the speculation can run wild. Oh wait, never mind. Wrong stranger.
Howdy, partner. Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh, y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east. So, man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. and I can tell. I'll tell you what, why don't you go get the old man to sell us his proper top for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Now I think that one's going to take some significant coin. I think about 500 or so. Visit Pleasant's house, northwest of Armadillo. I love the Lake Don Julio. Reminds me of the tequila brand. He's got a buckboard here. I guess now... Yeah, we can go ahead and visit that area. We know it very well because that is exactly the property where we fought the outlaw gang with the marshal. Apparently someone has decided to take up residence there. So we'll travel that way. And there's one other stranger quest other than the one that'll be back in that area that I'm really curious about, because I've always done it a certain way, and I read up there's in the aftermath of completing the quest you can actually save someone, kind of. So we're gonna go ahead and try that as soon as we find where it is. Make sure nothing randomly pops up for us here.
Let's go.
Alrighty. Water and honesty. Well, we're all about the water. I'm not sure about the honesty, though. But we'll give it a go. And if memory serves, I think he's going to try and sell the property for about $500, which seems like a ton. But after a while in this game, the money does tend to start accumulating quickly. I think it's $500. Might be more. I guess we will soon see. And I'm hearing coyotes. I really don't want to get jumped, because they will attack you off of your horse, I believe. Or at least I know one animal will, for sure. Hello, sir. I see you have cleaned all the blood from the front porch. And it's raining.
Howdy, friend. I didn't know anyone lived out here. Whoa!
Now you can't rob the place now, can you? Now get!
Friendly old bastard, ain't you?
I don't need me no friends, friend.
We all need friends, old-timer. We die alone, but we live among men. You know, I was interested in moving out this way with my family. Would you be willing to sell me a parcel of land? We wouldn't even have to speak or nothing.
Land's too dry for farming. Bandits run all the cattle off. Why you want this land?
As it's raining.
I guess I just like the scenery.
Well, I don't know. Maybe for $200 I could give you the deed to this land, find myself a place up in Blackwater.
Oh, 200. Never mind then. It's a lot cheaper.
Although I never could stand the people down there. No, sir.
Pay for the deed or take it by force.
200, partner. Take it or
Yeah, he seems like a nice enough guy. We're not going to kill him. I kind of tend to, in these games, to only be cold-blooded to the people who are cold-blooded in return. The tit-for-tat policy. So that'll just give us an excuse to have to get $500 or $200, excuse me. And probably 500 too if we can bear to part with it. But now that that's done, people are either delusional or high-strung, one of the two. We'll ride through the rain here, and fortunately the ground itself doesn't become muddy and affect the horse, because that would be horrendous. You have earned the complete trust and loyalty of your mount and now has maximum stamina possible. Ah. Well, that's neat. And I like that you can barely see Armadillo there in the horizon because of how dark it is. Okay, is anyone playing some Five Finger Filet? Looks like you guys were planning on it. They're all standing here chatting. This is where the game would be. Maybe they're gonna take a break because of the rain. Well, poker's going on. So I guess I'll go ahead and show you guys that. So here in the back room.
That's the one good thing could be said.
Oh, it's what's his dink? Jonah, I believe his name was. There you go, gentlemen. Play poker for $25. Well, this will either make us or break us. I know we can do this at the McFarland Ranch too. But I'll go ahead and show you guys a little bit. Now this is standard Texas Hold'em, which I don't know when Texas Hold'em really started to become really well played. Normally in Westerns they always played like 5-card draw or 5-card stud. But No Limit Hold'em is definitely, that is a horrible hand. Definitely what is popular now. So I guess that's why they threw it into the game, so people wouldn't have to learn anything new. I used to work at a casino for quite a bit of time, and that was always a something that was popular that people watched on ESPN was the World Series of Poker. Let's go ahead and call.
Call.
5-6. And yeah, I think we're kind of out of luck here, so I'm going to go ahead and fold. All we had was a pair of 5s. Someone went all in too.
Things are just going from bad to worse.
Oh. Didn't get to show him. We'll do one more hand and then call it a day. And we do get our money back, fortunately. Ugh. 2-10 of clubs suited. Well, you know, that worked for Doyle Brunson. It should work for John Marston. Ace 10. Ooh. Okay, we've got 2 pair. Let's make sure we don't get slow rolled. Let's go for 50. Or 50-ish. Folds, folds. Well, curses. We win 51. And now I'm going to be all like, I said one more hand.
Not bad. Maybe.
Just one more. 5-7, we'll call that. Pair of 7s. We'll call the 17. Ace. We'll check. It's a cheap. And 38. That's when we say no.
Well, I got paid not to tell a law.
Ain't like it used to be around here.
Ooh, dead man's hand. Alright, so we'll go ahead and quit poker and just kind of show you guys what happened. And we lost a little bit of money there, but not the end of the world. Alrighty guys, well, that should go ahead and do it for today. When we get back, we'll see what the Marshal is up to and kind of go from there. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.